What's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Makael. We are back with a new video. Give me a second. Let me try to make it darker in here for you. Somebody cool it out. There we go. Oh God. Okay. What's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Makael. We are back with a new video. Hope you guys have had a great weekend. I enjoyed my weekend. I know you guys have not seen us in a while. You know, I thought I was ready to come back, just come right back to YouTube, but I really wasn't quite ready to return on a regular basis. But now I'm back and I'm ready, and we're going to be getting these videos out. Also, we're going to be returning to our podcast. A lot of you guys have been asking us, where's the podcast, and we're coming back. So you don't have to, you know, question me no more in the inbox. You don't have to, you know, do all of that stuff.
You remember having to set all that up?
Yes. Doing the podcast, that's the easy part. It's just making sure that they go into the recorder and then make sure that they're at the right level, and then I can just upload it right to the computer afterwards. That was excuse me. That was much easier than what I had to do before with editing these videos.
This shirt is drunk.
What you mean?
It's like big. So
you got it on inside out. I don't know if that makes a difference, but
what size is this that you get?
Extra large?
Yeah, that's why. I don't wear extra large.
What you wear, large? Nice. So please make sure, y'all, I haven't said this in a long time, this is about to feel good to say. Please make sure y'all like this video, share this video to Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, or wherever you choose to share this video. If you're watching us for the first time, please click that subscribe button. And if you used to be a subscriber and you're coming back just to see how I'm doing or how we're doing, subscribe again. Click the subscribe button. To those who have been sponsors to the Skorpion Show, thank you for still being a sponsor even though we haven't been making our videos on a regular. Thank you so much for your support. Just thank y'all. Even people still writing me, making sure to see how I'm doing. I'm doing good, okay? I'm doing good. So it's been a lot going on. You know, there's been violence, there's been riots, there's been a lot of stuff going on, and I'm happy to see a lot of the changes that, you know, a lot of companies are saying, like, oh my God, like, we respect our people, we respect black people, and we wouldn't want black people to feel this way and feel that way. I'm just glad that a lot of companies are waking up. A lot of governors and mayors are changing how they do things within the police department. A lot of cities have decided to take away, they didn't say they were defunding, but they would rather take some money away from the police and put it towards community, to the urban communities, which is a good thing. But considering how much money some of these police department gets, like, if you're getting like $700 million, so what? What's $15 million? What's $30 million? That's nothing. If you slash that in half, I bet you a lot of them will be willing to do the work that they're supposed to be doing and not, you know, doing it the wrong way. It's just been a crazy couple of weeks, and I'm just glad that we're getting somewhere. And I know that all of this is not for nothing, because when you have people that's willing to go out in the middle of a pandemic, it's something that's very serious. And, you know, we've all been told to stay home. You know, people are fed up. We fed up about race. We fed up about not having jobs, not making money. We just fed up. And, you know, people that's supposed to protect, you're supposed to do your job. And you still got people putting people in chokeholds. An NYPD officer was suspended without pay for doing that yesterday. And it's just like they're not getting it.
No.
They're not getting it at all. I don't really know too much of the drama that's been going on. I do know that there's a girl named Simone that a lot of people have been they've been getting on her. She done wrote a book. Allegedly, she didn't even write the book. It's not even that she done copyrighted the book, plagiarized the book. It's just all bad. And, you know, then she done took the books offline and everything.
She had no choice to, because those two women, I think it was, called her out and came with receipts.
Like, so I just can't, like, you know,
I was following her at one point. Then I had to unfollow her because it was like, listen, I respect your grind, your hustle, but after a while, I started seeing something like, I don't know, something about this chick is just a little phony to me.
Yeah.
And that was earlier this year when I stopped following her. And then, fast forward, all this stuff starts to come out, and I was like, wow. I guess what I was feeling earlier this year came to life. Because I was like, something about her is just not...
Right, and there was a lot of people getting on now. The first thing I heard when riots was going on, like, they got on her about that. And then they got on her for what she said on Nick Cannon about a man not having a 9 to 5. Or she don't want to deal with a man with a 9 to 5.
She doesn't want to deal with... her preference being as though she would prefer a man that is on the same level as her or above her.
Because if he works 9 to 5, he don't understand what it's like to hustle at 3 o'clock in the morning or make money at that time of the night.
But see, this is why I say a lot of people who get to a certain level, they forget where they come from.
Right.
Because I remember, sweetheart, before you were B. Simone, you were doing comedy skits on Instagram to get to where you were, to the point of you having to plagiarize books. So, you know, I just think that some people just say things and they try to articulate it in a way that it makes it seem like, oh no, I'm not downing anybody, I'm just saying this is what, but no, you are. Because you're forgetting where you came from.
And you know what, and it's not even what you say, sometimes it's how you said it, and the way she said it was just all the way wrong. Even though it still would look fucked up, no matter what.
And there were people defending her.
Yeah, I mean, because some people don't want people that clock in or get salary.
I don't care, as long as you got a job, as long as when we go out, it's not just me paying the bill, but you can pay for it too. I don't give a fuck. As long as you're working. Right. You know what I mean? You got your own. That 9 to 5 is bringing you your own place. It's bringing you your own car. You have, you know, you're living. It's. Who says that a 9 to 5 is not helping that person build to get to a level of success where they don't have to have a 9 to 5 anymore? You know what I mean? So to put that out there in a way, it's just so, it was just condescending, and it was just like, how dare you? How dare you? You're the same B. Simone who was sitting in that guy Desi's car talking loud, and you know, and you, it's like, girl, who do you think you are? Like,
they almost canceled him too.
I didn't follow him too. I followed both of them. Not at the same time, but I followed both of them.
His thing just becoming the same all the time. How he'll do, like, sometimes funny, but come on now. I want to see something else. Let me see more depth.
Like, I felt like, I love King Karan, but I felt like King Karan's, for those of you that know who he is, I felt like his best work was before he hooked up with Russell Simmons. And that was when he was just putting out his stuff, his organic stuff on Instagram. I felt like once he got with Russell Simmons, it became a Hollywood type of thing, and it's like, you know, some of his stuff is still funny, don't get me wrong, but I felt like his best work was before he met Russell Simmons. But that's not to say that he shouldn't elevate, because he elevated and he elevated up, and I'm happy for him. But I think his best work was before, just like Spoken Raisins. I think a lot of his best work that he was doing, like as far as skits wise, was before he met Russell Simmons as well. And I'm not blaming Russell Simmons. I'm just saying sometimes before you get to that point of where you feel as though you're at a level of success, the videos before is when you really
because the team can change you.
Because it can change you. And I feel like before you meet these people, you're really hungry. You're really hungry. That's why I think, for me, I felt like no matter who we meet, I'm going to always be me. Because that's who people gravitated to, was me. Whether they like me or not, they gravitated to me. And I can't imagine me meeting this person, meeting that person, and they putting us on, and then they say, oh no, you gotta, no.
Y'all can't curse at all.
No.
You just can't talk about sex anymore.
No.
You just can't.
Because that's what makes people, you know, not everybody may like it, but a lot of people do. You know, and it's like, come on, that's what got us to where we are. So, I just think some people, sometimes I wish I could go back to some people's old stuff, and then sometimes I go on YouTube to try to find some people's old stuff, and I can't even find it no more. Like, for instance, August Alsina, prime example. I used to watch August Alsina's videos on YouTube before he became August Alsina. When he was just trying to make
YouTuber.
And I'm like, now you type in his name, you can't find none of his old stuff. Because everything is, because he's, you know,
got them all
celebrity
deleted.
I don't know if he got them all deleted, Kevin, but I just can't find any of them. And it's like crazy because he was like one of those young boys that used to be on YouTube singing in the hallway, trying to get signed, trying to get discovered. And I used to watch his stuff. And now it's like, you type in his name, it's all his celebrity stuff now. So it's like, I wish I could find some of the old stuff. Because he had this one video where he was singing with this guy, and the two of them were sitting across the table like this. And they were going back and forth singing, and it was so awesome. Can't even find that no more.
Somebody I want to delete their old stuff is Lizzo, because I seen she got a lot of old stuff on her YouTube channel and her playing the flute and all of that stuff. I'm trying to think of what else has been going on. Okay, you know what I thought about recently? Remember how we used to get on Monique all the time, right? I was thinking to myself, like, okay, I don't like the fact that, you know, she wants to be the one that waved the flag. I never thought what she said was wrong. But I just didn't think she was the one for it.
Right.
But when you think about it now, what she said was never wrong. It was always how she said things. And I don't think she gets the credit that she deserves. And I gotta look into the cameras later. I don't think that she gets the credit that she deserves for being the one that was out there saying this before all these companies started saying, yeah, we wrong, we value people being black, and all this and that. Now everybody wants to value you because you're black.
And that's why, and sorry to cut you off, but that's why I don't, and I haven't jumped on the bandwagon of, oh, now this company's saying, oh, woo. Every time a company posts that they are now, I don't post it, I don't say nothing, because I'm just like, but y'all should have been doing this. So this is nothing for me to get excited about.
Right.
It took for somebody to have a knee in his neck for y'all to decide, oh, not even just a knee in his neck, for him to have a knee in his neck, and then for people to go and tear shit up and express how they feel, for then companies to say, you know what, maybe black lives really do matter. But we always matter.
Right.
And y'all should have always, you know what I mean? And it's unfortunate because I understand what you're saying about Monique, which is true. The problem that I have with her is her delivery. I just felt like her delivery, and I still do feel that way. I haven't changed my thoughts. I still do feel that her delivery in many cases was dead wrong. You know what I mean? I think Monique could have been an awesome champion for this. Right. Had she had the proper delivery. First of all, Monique is a professional, so she should already know right from wrong.
Yeah, I'm
but when you allow your emotions to take over, then in your mind the wrong becomes right. And then when you have other people thinking like you, where everything wrong is right, then they're going to agree with it. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, but you're absolutely right. Nothing she said was wrong. It's just, to me, her delivery. But it's unfortunate that these companies now are, in my opinion, like for instance, all in the past month, everywhere you go, there's statues being taken down. Statues being taken down. But, hello, like they're now taking down the Theodore Roosevelt statue in New York at that museum. But they said that critics have been complaining about this for years. So it took 80 years for y'all to finally decide to take the statue down? When y'all said that people were complaining about this for years? And then they said the Roosevelt family even said that it should be taken down. It's all fucking family.
But you got a lot of people fighting for their heritage, you know? And like, I don't think that that's heritage. You're fighting for,
when truth be told, so anyway, truth be told, that statue is a statue of Roosevelt, Theodore Roosevelt, not Franklin, Theodore Roosevelt sitting on a horse with a black man on one side and a Native American on the other side. Of course, showing that the white man is superior to the two. Which in reality, it shouldn't be nobody, but if you really think about it, the Native American should be sitting on that goddamn horse, because this was his damn country before any of us came to fuck over here. We had our own country.
Right. We sure did. Everybody had their own.
Everybody had their own.
But everybody wanted more because they wanted to be out here exploring.
You gonna take that Native American man country and then go sit over here and told him, oh, you superior, then I'm superior to you. Who the do you think you are?
Come here the right way.
Yeah. I saw this video, this white lady told this Native American, you need to go back to your country. Girl said, this is my country. What are you talking about? We were here first.
Right. And you need to go back to where your ancestors.
Yeah. You need to go back to where you took that ship, boarded that ship from, and sailed the fuck on over here. They seem to forget that.
Right.
They forget that.
And this, I mean, and these Karens, you know, this is the name now. You know,
Karen on Instagram? She has her own Instagram.
No!
Oh my god, I've been following it. It's hilarious. It is.
Karen has been showing out. It ain't no more.
Karen's going wild. All the Karens on here.
Oh my god.
It's hilarious. You gotta see these different videos.
I have to follow that. Yes. You know, Karen has just been out here destroying, and I've seen some Karens get slacked up. A lot of them have been losing their jobs.
I haven't seen enough get
Y'all
slapped.
just, oh yeah, the lady that was in Arizona in the store tried to talk to one of them Mexican girls.
Oh, yeah, I seen that, yeah.
She got slapped.
Yeah,
You
but I
know?
mean, really put the pause on.
Oh no, I don't want. Oh
No,
no,
I
you ain't seen the
want
black lady that get upset because she took the hammer to the lady car. And
Oh yeah, I seen that.
her
Yeah, I
up,
seen.
threw her in the bush.
Yeah, I seen that.
Oh, I mean, y'all better stop playing. You know, and I've seen some other videos.
That Karen was drunk though. I mean, I want a Karen that's like high class Karen talking shit, and somebody just walk them and punch them in their mouth.
No, you know why they're not gonna do that? Because they're gonna get it right in her pocketbook. They're gonna send it and put it right on Instagram or Twitter, and they're gonna find her, and she's gonna lose her job that same night. That's how you get them. You know, it's not worth you going to jail. Okay. I knew this wasn't me.
2 words.
Mean nut.
Mean. Nah.
Oh, I forgot what I was
She
saying.
came walking down the street earlier. Yeah, because that door needs to be closed because the air's on. First of all, you have not even reached the house.
Right, and because I turned it. Oh, she
You
was
don't
here.
even know.
She was here, and it was.
You don't know if it's
Right,
on.
still on.
Still.
She tried it. You know. So wait, do the air feel better now?
It does.
Probably because I closed that blind.
Yeah, it feels
The only thing I don't like about this room is that it is like literally dark. Even like with light bulbs in there, it's still dark. It's like I don't know why I picked this room, but yeah. Oh, for those who don't know, I am now staying in my mother's old room, so I've decided to take it over. Yeah, and it's not spooky and creepy, all of that stuff like y'all probably think it is now. What else? So you know, we got the cameras going wild. Then we got people being hanged. Like it's just too much going on. Like I don't know who's doing it. The cops don't know who's
Black
doing
people
it.
mysteriously hanging themselves.
Right. And then we found the news and Bubba. I believe his name is. It's not Bubba Wallace. It's Bubba Watson. But I think it's Bubba Wallace. Because Bubba Watson sounds like the golf player. He's the only one in NASCAR, black racer, and they put a noose inside of his outside of his garage, at the NASCAR place, and they did it because he asked NASCAR to remove the Confederate flag,
And they did.
and they did. So NASCAR has banned all Confederate flags from their events, and they set the people in an uproar, and they sent Donald Trump in the uproar about these statues. Let's get into Donald Trump because, of course, he's been an asshole. You know, it's still an asshole. And let me tell you something. I don't ever want sympathy from the president. You know, about losing someone to COVID. You know, only people I would probably talk to is our governor, and I would definitely talk to our mayor. And I'm surprised nobody has like reached out. Like I really am surprised due to this. But our president, he's just a fucking mess. Now this weekend, this past weekend, he had a rally in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And before that, he was just touting how he got 1 million people requesting to come to the BOK Center there in Tulsa. And the arena holds about 19,000 people. Donald Trump was threatening people. If you come here, you're not going to be treated like how you're being treated in Seattle, New York, and Minneapolis, and all over the place. In Seattle, they done closed off a whole section and made it their own little zone. Can you believe that?
You know, when I saw the pictures and stuff of his rally, I thought maybe it was because some of his people said, you know, I got enough common sense to keep my ass home because of this COVID. So I think I'm not going to get too excited just yet with this first rally. I'm going to wait until his next one to see if that's the case. Because that's what I was thinking. Maybe some of them was like, no, I'm not going to, I support Trump, but I'm not going to go to that rally because I don't want to get sick. And then come to find out, people on his staff got sick, Secret Service agents. And he said at the rally, he told the experts to stop doing tests because too many tests were coming back.
He made an ass out of himself.
He said that.
Yeah, and I was sitting there watching, and I just fell asleep. Once he told the story of him walking down that ramp, and I mean, it took him 15 minutes to tell this story.
How about when he showed him drinking the water?
Yes, and when he drank that water, and then just yelled.
Did you see when he threw it?
Donald Trump is like the Beyonce of politics. He can do anything.
No, not the Beyonce politics. The Beyonce, the conservative politics.
The conservative party.
Yeah,
he can do anything.
He can do anything.
And they won't care. He can burp. He can make up a lie. They will come up with any excuse for him. But thank God Beyonce doesn't live like that.
But you're right when you compare it, because a lot of Beyonce fans are like that.
They be like,
but you're right. He really is the Beyonce of.
If he say, bitch, y'all better be here, well, they didn't come this time. Now, the people that signed up allegedly, TikTok and all of these other services,
or buying up tickets just to
or just register.
And guess what? If that's true, keep doing it.
Yeah, they got Trump all this money at the rally because nobody was at this rally. Only 6,000 people out of 19,000.
The floor was half empty.
Right. So that's only 1/3 of his base came out. And they was trying to blame it on protests. They was like, there's no protest because, first of all, there was only so far, but the protests could go.
Right.
So it wasn't the protesters. It was just a bad night for Donald Trump. And I'm really hoping that those who still think that they're not going to vote, I just want you guys to vote because it's going to get worse. Mm-hmm. And we already see the writings on the wall. And he just was like, yeah, they're trying to take down our statues. They're trying to take away our heritage. Right, he never cared about no statue. Listen, all of this is a symbol of your racism. And that's what it is. That's why it needs to be taken down. And, you know.
How about the black people who was cheering when he said they're just trying to take down our statues?
Yeah. Stupid. And he didn't even say George Floyd, Black Lives Matter. He didn't talk about that guy, Rayshard Brooks. He didn't talk about anybody. What's her name? The girl, Breonna Taylor. He didn't say none of that. He didn't speak about none of that. But bitch, because I couldn't walk down this ramp, and they didn't want us to come. The testing, like you talked about all that. You didn't talk about nothing about bringing this country together.
Then Mike Pence did an interview the other day, and they asked him to say Black Lives Matter, and he couldn't even say.
And Brian Taft from Channel 6 was asking him, and I was like, oh my God, look at Brian. And he was like, you can't say Black Lives Won't Matter. You still won't say Black Lives Won't Matter. Okay, because you won't say Black Lives Matter.
You won't even say that.
Right.
Isn't
it so hard to say?
Right.
Black Lives Matter.
Because if they say it, then it's going to make their base mad, and they want to win. Ain't that horrible?
Yeah. And it shouldn't.
And this is the president and the vice president. This should make people realize I need to get up and go vote because I cannot have this again.
For can you imagine another 4 years? I'm packing up my shit for real, and I'm going to Canada. I don't have to worry about that.
Imagine,
you know,
because he's really going to say he's not going to care anymore because he's going to
anything. Yeah,
he's going to say
anything. And he fired one of the U.S. Attorney Generals Friday that works for the SDNY. Like it's just a lot of stuff. It's about a lot of shit about the pop off. You know, so pay attention, you guys. So, amidst all of that stuff, Lena Waithe, The Shy, I know that's not the title, but that's her show. You know, The Shy returned to Showtime. And I enjoyed the season 3 premiere. It was good from beginning to end, okay? We got a wedding and a goddamn funeral on the same show. And you know, somebody pointed out to me, and I never even paid attention, that all the characters, they all are like brown skin. Like it's not nobody that's light skin or like in the middle of the promo. Everybody is dark skin, which is beautiful, it's gorgeous. So how are we gonna start this off? Last night it started with the wedding with Kevin's mom. I don't know her name and I don't know the wife's name.
The wife's name is Dre.
Dre. Okay, that's when she said any friend of Dre is a friend of mine. Okay, so that's what she's talking about. Okay, because I didn't know that was her name. So Kevin's mom and Dre got married, and it was you know, the girl was late. Keisha was late. She was running through the field and all that stuff. She gets there. She walks down the aisle, and then they had their little speech, and then Dre talked to Kevin and Keisha, and she's like, I got y'all these gifts. Y'all didn't pick me, all this and that, but I love y'all regardless, blah, you know, blase, blase. It was cute. I loved it. And she gave them this thing that had a location of where they live. He said, when you look at this, it'll always lead you home, and all this and that. And she was all, you know, she had her little thug tears. She had her thug tears and whatnot. So then after the wedding, we cut to Brandon's funeral. And Brandon's mother was a Miss Johnson.
I was itching to text Lena while I was watching it. So,
Oh,
wait, did I miss the part where they say why Brandon died, but they didn't say why he died?
no.
So I just was like, okay, they didn't say it. So
I think it was perfect. Because, I mean, he's gone.
He's gone.
And if y'all know what happened behind the scenes, and
He's gone.
yeah, I don't think, what you told me earlier?
What is that?
You don't think he's getting a job again in Hollywood? Now unless he really turns over several new leaves, because he's just out here doing stuff.
Yeah.
So, excuse me.
And don't get me wrong, I don't condone you not working, but I just think that you have to prove that you
Can work.
and that you are remorseful. But you know what I mean? But if you got fired from one job for doing one thing and then you out here still doing, it's like, okay, I guess you feel like your bank account is bad enough that you don't need to work.
Right.
But you can do the same thing.
Go off.
Okay? But as for me, mine ain't that bad. So I need to get
one time. One bad story get out there about me.
that check, because I'm thinking like, you know, this is your livelihood. This isn't just like, you know, a show that you're just doing. This is your livelihood.
Mm-hmm.
This could affect not just you on the show, but
future project. And
projects.
it did. Because Netflix got rid of him. Showtime got rid of him.
Right. So it's like, I know your bank account is at a standstill.
Well, right now, that's the way. See?
I don't.
Moving to the second floor, you hear everything.
I don't live here.
So,
And I'm sure that was Chase who he's
yes,
talking
right.
to. Because Chase has become bad.
Yes, and he don't listen.
And he doesn't listen.
See if you can come in. See if you understand.
Chase! Charlie, he on the steps? Will you come here, Chase? Come on, Kevin wants to see you, so you can get on camera. Come on. Cause I hear you.
Oh, you think he's too cute? He just wants
You
to
think you're too cute? Come on, come on. They want to say hi to you. Come on. They right here. Right here on the camera. Candy? You want candy? Come get this candy. Come on.
He gonna right up steps. Look.
Come on. You gonna get your ass whooped, Chase.
Chase, come here.
Come on. Yeah, yeah. Let me see. Oh,
Oh,
let me
what you
see.
know about that?
That's hungry. Yeah, that look good. Let me see that. Where you get that from? Come on. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. Say hi. Right there. Say hi. You looking everywhere
You're
else.
not gonna wave?
Wave. Wave to the camera. Show them what that is. Show them. Just turn it around and show them. Yeah.
Say
What is
tuna.
it? Tuna fish. Say tuna. You was eating that? You gonna go with your dad? Dad?
Yeah,
That's why you say it's dad. Dad. Dad.
Let him
Dad.
know.
You never say mom. Mom.
Yes, he do.
No, he
Too
don't.
many times for me.
Chase, where's your dad? Where Uncle Kevin? He's getting that out the trash.
I hope not.
Yes, he is. Where are you getting that from? Let me see. Yeah, out the trash bag. Put that back in the trash. Go ahead, put that in the trash. It's trash. Yup, there you go. Let's get that out. Because you're being bad. Yup, bye.
Upstairs. Where Charlie?
No, Charlie went downstairs. Bye-bye.
Oh.
Bye. Bye-bye.
He's in.
Yeah, bye. See you later, okay? Bye. Go see your dad. Go to your dad. Go to your dad. Now you want to come the fuck in here. Go to your dad. Come on. We're going to your dad. Come on.
And don't knock that light over.
Right. Go ahead. Say dad. Call dad. Say dad. Call him. Charlie, he coming. Go ahead. Go get the dog. And don't play with him. You get your ass whooped. He's so fucking mad.
He should know. Close that door because he might run back in here.
Okay.
So,
I just when he was a baby.
yeah. And I found a video where he was just born. He was just born. And you know I don't hold newborns. So you was holding him. And,
How was it?
yeah, he was holding him. I don't like touching newborns. Too scared. But, so Brandon's mom, she gets up there and she starts talking at the funeral. And she starts talking about how, you know, the last time she was at this church, Brandon went up there and he basically didn't lie. He just went up there and spoke. And she went up there and she spoke from her heart. And I mean, she just went off about how she wished she never had children. And then she later went on to say that She glad that she was the vessel to be their mother, because through them she learned what true love really was, unconditional love, because she did not have that growing up.
Now she says she wish she never had them because she put too much of her problems onto them.
Right. She put a lot of her problems onto them. And she was saying she didn't even know what it was like to be mothered or to be loved or nurtured, because that's not the life that she had. So all of the things that she didn't have, she pushed down to her children, which gave me like, this is like the Iyanla moment, because you're not breaking or cursed, you're just continuing the cycle. And if they were fortunate to have children, what they were not, they would probably be doing the same thing. But she was just saying how the city of Chicago was just not a good thing. You know, she
told Emmett, this city don't love you.
Yeah, she came to say, listen,
get your ass out of here. Get out of Dodge.
And anybody that has something to say to her, get the fuck out of here. And Ronnie, why would you show up?
Yeah.
You done killed this man's brother and you want to pay your respects.
This lady's son.
Make it make sense. He should have whipped your ass, the husband. You should have whipped his ass. Ronnie, like, okay, we're not going to get into Ronnie. But Ronnie still has a drinking problem.
Yeah, I was about to say Ronnie has a mental issue. But yeah, the mental issue is alcohol.
Yes. It's bad and it's getting out of control. And we really didn't see much of him, but like we'll get towards the end, like the ending, because I don't think it is what we think it is. But Ronnie...
somebody said that to me today too. My cousin said that to her.
Ronnie has been drinking, and then he was at the bar, and then he was like, no, I'm not even going to drink this E&J. And then he went back out there and had another bottle. Like, I fell out.
Hey, I'm not going to drink it in front of y'all, but I'm going to drink it.
He had another bottle.
You created a tab when you already have liquor on you.
Right. So yeah. So with Keisha and Emmett and stuff like that, like, I like seeing them interact. You know, because they used to get down, you know.
In the first season. He was sneaking out the window and everything.
Right. And now he's just like, you know, I want you to go to school and I want you to get better. Like the same message that Brandon's mother had for Emmett, basically he had for Keisha. Tell her, get the fuck out of here, go here, run. You don't even have to come back. And he didn't say it like that, but he's just like, come on, you got to have bigger dreams and stuff like that. So he's pushing her while he's upset that Brandon's mom told him that he needed to stay. Then Emmett,
he needs to leave.
Yeah. So then we see Emmett talk to Kevin, and you know, Kevin basically said the same thing that the mom said, and then he was like, don't say nigga to me, because Brandon hated that word. And he just basically like, look, I'm going to just be here for you, I'm going to help you. And then we see Emmett but talk to Kevin and Keisha's mom. And she's like, thank you for what you did, and you know, I'm going to give you this money, and all that. Like, I'm seeing that this is about to be centered around Emmett. Because Emmett is being around everybody, all the characters. His mom and his dad getting back together. Reminds me of something stupid I seen 20 years ago. But it's deeper, it's much deeper than that, which I don't have the time for. But yeah, so, you know, Emmett's parents fucking, or if they getting back together, or they just fucking, I don't know.
They're a nice looking couple though.
Yeah, you know, she missed what she used to get, you know, because she wasn't getting none. Right. Sometimes you gotta go back to the old thing.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. You got a baby buddy.
But he already got all them fucking kids.
What does that have to do?
She could probably still get pregnant.
Strap it up.
Can you imagine?
Strap it up.
That's what she better do. Remember, Ronnie's grandma said you better learn how to use that shower head. You know, she's nasty over there.
If I walk in and see an 80-year-old with a shower head.
Shut up! I don't ever want to picture that. So, yeah, so the kids, let me tell y'all, the kids, they just took me out on this episode.
They grown.
Like, yeah, they're getting
grown now. Especially that one with the dreads.
Yeah, and I think his lips wasn't his chat. They done fixed them. Cause I shouldn't have said that, but so I said it. Okay, because you remember how his lips look? No, they look fine now. Like, they look like okay. And Ronnie's dead. Not Ronnie's. What's the brother named Reggie? Reggie's dead. Luke James is now on the show. And
yes.
And he's looking like a broke down Reggie is back And now he's Reggie's brother. They all got the same dad. I mean, all got the same mom, but got different dads. So I like how they're introducing him. So he got this girlfriend, and basically he wants to get custody of his brother again. The scene, now this is how you tie, to me this is how I seen it. You tie that beginning scene with the scene with, I don't know his name.
The beginning scene, what you mean, the funeral?
The funeral, and then the scene
Brandon.
Brandon's, and then you get Luke James, where they were talking about, you never loved me, you pushed all of your pain onto me. So then you see like, okay, this really is like a cycle, that's something that's going on. But that's not just Chicago. That's everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Where you have people who are not ready to have children, and they just out here still doing them. And as teenagers, when I was a teenager, I seen a lot of that, because girls would get pregnant. They don't really want to have them do the job, but they still want to be out here doing whatever they want to do. And they think that, you know,
my mom, the guys.
Girls.
Oh, the girls.
Because guys are going to do what they want to do anyway.
Yeah. They have a baby and don't even give a choice about it.
And happy belated Father's Day to all the fathers out there. You know, shout out to y'all. I forgot to say that in the beginning. I ain't go nowhere. I ain't do nothing.
My sister had a nice little Father's Day thing at her house yesterday.
For your father?
Well, it was, her and her boyfriend, they bought a house together, and so they just invited his parents and my parents.
Okay.
Oh, so then I went up there and I ate. After I left church, I went up there and ate. But then I left early because I was so tired, because I'm not sleeping at night.
Right.
So, and my mom said she's going to give me these pills, because I'm like, when the weekend comes, because you know I don't work on weekends, and I'm just like, I want to go to sleep at night, but I can't go to sleep at night because my body is so used to being up at night because I work overnight. So I'm like, yeah, I'm tired. But I left. So yeah, they had a nice cookout. It was all of them.
So how they like each other?
Well, her and my boyfriend been together for 3 years.
I'm talking about the parents.
They've been together for 3 years. They all know each other.
That's cool.
My mom and dad. This was my first time meeting his parents. I never met him before.
Oh wow.
Yeah, of course I know him, but I never met his parents before, because they would have stuff at their house and they would invite my mom and dad. My mom and dad go, so they all know each other. I just never met his parents before. But me and his mom, you know, we kicked it off. You know, she was cool. His dad was really nice. It's his stepdad, because I think his birth father passed, but his stepdad, you know, he's really close to his stepdad. But yeah, it was nice. It was nice. What's the name?
Right.
Which I think would be really nice.
Yeah, because I didn't want to ask that question.
Yeah, but don't ask it.
You already beat me there. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So everything's nice. And the house, beautiful house.
Right.
They have a beautiful house, a beautiful home. I was so proud of my sister. She took me a tour of it yesterday. I was like, oh, this is really, really nice.
And let's get back to the show. So Otis, I don't remember his name being Otis. What was his nickname?
Whose?
The guy that gave the card, the drug dealer.
Oh, the nice suave guy.
Yes.
I don't remember his name being Otis either.
Yeah, I forgot his drug name. I forgot his drug name.
But I like his character. I like Lena. Because I was really into it last night, and I was watching it on my phone at work, and I remember I kept tapping the screen to see if it was almost done, because I was hoping that it wasn't, because it was so good. Yeah. And then I kept looking at Luke, and I'm like, Luke, I really like you in this character. Like, I like you in this character.
Yeah, he out here robbing people already, and he's starting his shit. The kids.
I'm assuming that the situation with his girlfriend is not.
I mean, it might come out in the future, but I don't think right now.
Yeah, I don't think right now.
I don't think right now, but I clocked it just like that.
Yeah. Beautiful girl.
Yeah.
But I didn't know if, that's why I didn't say anything on social media, because I'm like, well, I don't even know if this is a part of the storyline. It's just an actress who's playing his girlfriend. Yeah. I didn't know. That's why I'm like, well, is this about to be a story?
I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anything.
No, because I'm like, well, they didn't say anything.
No, not yet.
And then I was going to say ask Lena, but I'm like, no, I don't want to ask her, because then I don't want her to tell me something, and then I'll be like, Dad, it's messing it up for me in the future. But
but wait, okay, so can we get towards that ending? Because I want to make sure we didn't miss anything. Oh yeah, Emmett's girlfriend, she tried it with Keisha. And Keisha got her together. But I think what Keisha said, like, I only dressed up for my man, I think she was still wearing the same outfit later that night. I'm not sure.
She was, because when that guy came, Ronnie walked in.
Yeah, when Ronnie walked past her, now this is how I looked at it. I said, he's too far up, right? And the bus was like coming, but he still kept it moving. I don't think Ronnie had something to do with her.
He was right there. But he wasn't that far up. I mean, with the bus, the camera shot went to the bus when the bus was coming up the street. Right. He had more time to turn around and...
Maybe.
Because at first I thought maybe she went with him until I seen the phone on the ground. I'm like,
oh, no, she ain't gonna go with him for what? I don't even think she probably know him, but don't know him. We never seen them interact on camera.
That's why I said I need to go back. I have to go back to season 2 because I'm like, wait, I don't remember them ever interacting with each other on camera. So I don't, like, does she know him? Like, and does he know her? Because I'm like, as they're looking at each other, I'm like, I don't remember them ever having a scene together.
And I'm like, well, I hope she don't got a thing for Ronnie because she got a thing for the older man.
Yeah.
You know, I like how they played with her, the two ladies at the game at the wedding asking all the questions.
The gay wedding.
At the lesbian wedding.
The wedding?
The wedding. I know. It was the lesbian wedding. But it was a wedding. All weddings bad, I guess.
No.
He just opened the door. I see that. I see my door just turning.
No, they doing something. You can't. Wait till they
He playing tech.
What? To think that he's old enough to turn that knob now. Mm-hmm. But how about how we got quiet?
Right. Because he knew not to open that door. So
he's getting to the age now that you be like, be quiet, don't say nothing. Just let him keep walking. Just let him keep fucking walking.
Because he ain't gonna say nothing. He was talking now, but entertainment.
Right, but
he's not talking yet. So he's not a cry for mom and dad. And
look at him.
If he see my mom's picture, he'll say, "Mama, like he just be doing too much." But like, if get him to talk,
it's the terrible twos. Because he's 2 now.
Once he starts talking, he's never going to stop.
Oh no.
Then I'm gonna get really irritated.
He's gonna be just like everybody in this house. They just talk.
So
especially his grandmother. Okay.
Right. So I think we got everything. So it's going to be a big story with that, because then Kevin was like, well, "Girl, where the fuck you at? Like, no, when you coming home with some shit? What time are you coming home tomorrow?"
Mm-hmm.
So he's not even aware that something's happened to his sister. The mom is on a hunt.
How?
Did we just have the same thought? Because, bitch, I wasn't ready for that.
You know, in my 30, and I put my hand up to God. In my 34 years, I have never seen that ever. So when she did that, I said, oh. I thought it was always a myth when people say that some, not all, but that some wear it. Mm-hmm. So when she dropped her pants, I'm thinking, I didn't even think about that, because I'm thinking like, oh, she just got on regular panties and about to. But when she dropped her pants and I saw that flop, I was like,
I said, oh, y'all going all the way there. Okay. I see y'all.
Okay. And listen, my coworker, she's sitting on the other side of the table. All of a sudden, they started, I said, let me turn this down. Because I don't want her to think I'm over here watching. Because she hears 2 women's voices first, and then she hears a moaning. I'm like, I don't want to think I'm watching porn. Right. I said, wait a minute.
Right. They went at it.
It flopped out. Okay.
Alright, I ain't gonna press it. I don't want to make nobody feel no type of way.
No, I'm just saying.
I just wasn't ready for that.
I just told you, in my 34 years, I've never seen that. So I was like, oh, okay. Oh, so they do. So some women do wear it.
Yeah.
But I mean, why not wear it? It's on your honeymoon, right?
Yeah. I mean, you're going to use it anyway.
Yeah.
And they got it. Yeah. Okay, so yeah. So what do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen next week?
I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you.
I just know what better not happen.
Yeah. Well, Keisha still better be alive. Emmett is going to get into some drama. I hope nowhere down the line Emmett gets with that oldest guy, the drug dealer. Luke James is after him though.
Yeah,
like
because he want his brother back.
Right.
But I didn't understand why Luke said he would give the mom $10,000. I would imagine you would say you would give that guy the money because he bought your brother. So then, therefore, give him the money so you can buy your brother back.
Yeah.
Which is horrible to say. Like, your mom sold your brother.
Some people do crazy things out here. Yeah, I don't know, but I know Luke is going to come for him. I know that. The kids going to be the kids, but I'm more interested right now. I want to see what Emmett is going to do. And I like that Emmett's girlfriend was like, if you do this in the memory of other people, you'll never get it done. What you need to do is you need to do it for yourself. I love that part. So yeah, he's out here. He's going to try to make $1 out of 15 cents any way he can because he got all the kids. And he can't look at nobody because he's going to get them pregnant. So he needs to leave Keisha alone. They're going to end up fucking before episode 5.
I mean, I don't blame her.
I'm just ready for all the twists and turns. Because I'm ready. I'm just ready. We just need a show this summer that's going to be good. Because it's like nothing on TV.
It was good. And I saw people on Facebook talking about it. My cousin, she's a big fan of it. So she was texting me today talking about it. Me and Nina were talking about it. Nina said,
"Oh, she watched it."
Yeah, she said it was good. Yep, she said it was really good. So yeah.
So we ready for the shot Sunday nights at 9 p.m. on Showtime. If you don't have Showtime, you can sign up and get Showtime for $10 a month. I believe it's about maybe 10 episodes. So go ahead, you can spend Showtime. Go ahead and watch so you don't be out the loop because this is good. It's a good show. And it's back for its 3rd season, and we know that Candy Burris is going to be on there this season.
I just hope she doesn't sing.
Well, she did win the Masked Singer.
The Mask Singer.
The Masked Singer.
I mean, you already sound muffled when you're wearing a mask anyway, so.
All my friends are asking me about it.
Yeah. Yes. Who is it? Oh, I thought
what
you
do
were
you
Chase.
want? Because
Yeah.
I'm recording.
Yeah, they heard you on the thing saying you the devil. What do you want?
I'm recording.
Is it something important? Oh,
What?
don't say it. Because the camera's on.
So this Sunday, the BET Awards is coming on.
What?
I know. Virtual BET Awards. I don't know who's nominated. I don't care who's nominated. I'm probably going to be watching.
I'm not watching that.
I'll be watching The Shy. If it comes on next week, because I'm not watching BET Awards.
No.
I'm just not.
No. Man.
It's not, and you know the sad thing is, this is the 20th anniversary.
20th. Ain't that something? The 20th. 20
Yeah.
years. And we watched every episode of BET Awards.
I've never missed a BET Awards.
Yeah.
Never.
And I feel like the first maybe like 8 or 9 of them were like the best. I mean, they were
get better and better.
awesome. And then somewhere it started going downhill. Somewhere, somehow, it just started going downhill, and I don't know when. Oh, I know when. No, it started going downhill when what's the name left? BT, Bob Johnson. Because remember, he was still on there when the first ones came out.
I think Deborah had some good BETs.
Yeah, she may have had some good ones, but I don't think. Remember, we had consistent good BET awards for like the first 8 or 9 years.
But Bob Johnson left in like 2005. He wasn't even in there. Like, well, I think he left 2005, and then she took. I mean, she had a couple good episodes.
Well, she's not. Well, I mean, but it has not done good since she's been there. It just hasn't.
Right. I think we've had some good BET awards. Like you, there's been times where they were like some were bad, and this is like, oh, this is really bad.
All the memorable BET awards was before 2010.
Was I 20 yet? I was just about 20. 2000, because when
2005,
2003 is Beyonce did Crazy in Love, and then Monique opened up the next year with Crazy in Love, and then Will Smith and Jada 2005.
That's when they did
those were the years.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a part of the first 9 years, Kevin.
Yeah, I know. I can count, bitch.
I mean, I did say the first 9 years. I did say that. All right, and I can't. All right. I did say 5 is before.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like when you said when Bob Johnson, let's play some good.
I just feel like it just went downhill to the point that remember how the promotion for BET Awards used to be off the chain?
Right, you saw
posters everywhere, you saw billboards
yeah.
everywhere, you saw buses, commercials, and When Will Smith and his family did those commercials that year for the BT, that's when all his kids was
Mr.
little.
Smith. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah.
That was awesome. And him and Jada did an awesome job that year too.
Right. And then you come back after 20 years and say, "Oh, Amanda Seales is going to be."
And then you
our
come back
host."
after 20 years to Amanda Seales.
Who? Oh.
Are we upset? Look, are we upset at somebody? Come on. Are we mad?
Power to the people.
Why? What's going on? We gotta be upset at somebody. Wait, we are upset at somebody. Oh, it makes sense. Okay.
I don't know what they're going to do, who's performing, or any of that.
And where they performing at?
Right.
Whose house are they? They better not do a verse of BT.
You know, I might have to watch it, just to watch a train wreck, because it's not going to be good. But we're going to watch it.
No, they didn't say the performers. They ain't say he's nominated.
I did see the nomination.
Who's nominated?
You know, Beyonce.
They probably the people who are the people who won. They probably already sent them their awards,
Probably.
so then they can accept it on
It wouldn't
camera.
even matter.
No,
I
it wouldn't
mean, why not just wait until later on to have it,
Right.
where everybody can be together?
Right.
Like, what? Who does in a virtual watch? I don't know. I don't know about this one. But y'all have fun trying to
Go off.
pre-recorded performances. Can I tell y'all that? So people like, you should do an album review. I might. Let me tell y'all that the two albums I've been listening back and forth to, Lady Gaga's new album Chromatica, and Chloe and Holly's new album called. Oh my God! It just slipped my mind. Oh my God! It just slipped my mind, Makael. Chloe and Holly's new album is called Ungodly Hour. I love their album. I love Gaga's album. At first, I didn't think I was going to like Gaga's album like that. I was like, yeah, it's okay. But after I got into it, like after 2 or 3 more listens, it's my shit. Chloe and Holly only took one time. And I mean, they got some good shit on there. I might have to do like a track by track for them. But if y'all get a chance, please get their albums or listen. And Tiana Taylor has a new album out that I need to listen to. Because a lot of people have been talking about it. They just say it's super, super long. So, yeah, it's a lot of good music out there. It's a lot of good shows out there. You just got to find them. So, yeah, Makael and I, we're going to go because I know you got to get ready for work. And my wrestling comes on in 5 minutes. So, you know, it was good talking to y'all. We will be back with a new video this week. And we will be back with the podcast on Friday. When I tell y'all we back, we getting back into the swing of things, y'all. So get ready, and please be safe out here. I know that a lot of people think that it doesn't exist anymore. It is still real out here. Mm-hmm. Please wear your mask. Please be safe. Please don't just be going places because you see everybody else going places, okay? So just be safe and relax. If you could just get a couple friends together and drink, go ahead. For all this, let's go to Canada, not Canada, let's go to Miami. Well, everybody down there, let's go to Texas. I just heard about somebody going somewhere. You just told me, and I'm just like, why?
Oh, Mexico.
Yeah.
Your niece.
Why? I'm out of here. Because now I'm getting upset.
Why, bro? July 3rd.
What's July 3rd?
When you get that money.
Oh no, I didn't even learn about that. I forgot all about that's already been edited out. You just brought it up. Ciao. July.